Alright guys, welcome back. For this video, we're going to be talking about the next program in our list, which is going to be the Cotermd programs. Now we actually have two of them, Cotermd and Cotermd. This video is going to be focused on Cotermd. The difference between the two programs is whether or not you've been given an angle in degrees, in which case you use Cotermd, or radians, where you'll use Cotermd. So let's kind of talk about these. The concept behind coterminal angles is something that you should have learned in like an Algebra 2 trig unit. If you don't know what we're talking about, don't worry about that. Let me know when I'm working with you and I'll help explain it. But just know that the key word you're looking for here is coterminal or just the word terminal. If you see either of those two words, this is probably the program you're going to be using. Now, this is a very, very infrequently used program. Like, you might use it maybe, but you probably won't. So don't get too hung up on it. But the idea behind it is if they give you an angle in either degrees or in radians, you can use the corresponding Cotermd program to find all the positive and negative coterminal angles for that value. Let me show you what I mean. Again, if you don't know what coterminal angles are, don't get too wrapped up in what all this means. Just be familiar with how the program works. So let's go ahead and run Cotermd. So here it is, program 7. And it's going to ask you, is the angle given in degrees and radians? Now you might think that's redundant because it's named Cotermd for degrees, but if you choose that it's in radians, they're going to say, whoa, hold up, wrong program. You want to go use Cotermd instead. So it's just kind of there to help make sure we don't accidentally make that mistake. Now I'm going to go ahead and press enter. I'm going to press enter again to just rerun the program. Let's say that our angle is given in degrees. And let's just say that our angle is like, I don't know, 950 degrees. There's nothing special about this angle. I literally just made it up. When I hit enter, they're going to give me all the they're going to give me 6 bigger coterminal angles, which happens by continually adding 360 degrees on top of this. And if I hit enter again, it's going to give me 6 smaller coterminal angles. Like I said, don't get wrapped up in what this means. If you haven't learned about coterminal angles, you can always ask me when you're working with me, but just know that that's what this program does, and that's how you're going to use it. It will give you 6 viable options up, 6 viable options down. 9 times out of 10, the answer choice is going to be the positive one, the positive angle closest to 0. But just see if any of these numbers show up on your list, that's probably your answer. Hopefully you guys feel like that all makes sense. We'll see you guys in the next video where we talk about Cotermd for radians. See you then.